What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome to Epidemic, Plagues and Prayers. Now, this is a prototype demo for what looks to be a Plague Inc.-esque infect and kill the town, but this is the first time I have opened it, and I want to kill some peasants, okay? Is that so wrong? I have no clue what I'm doing. Start new plague, yes. Choose oh god, how big of an area do we have? Do I get a starting bonus? Some of the crops are infected. Miasma of the woods will infect the villagers. Mineral dust will carry your disease. We gotta start with the farm, man. People handling food products? Hell yeah. I've been known to do a little microbiology in my actual day job. Alright, so how do we do this? We have plague points. Can I click on you guys to see your status or something? Let's fast forward a little bit to see if we can get some grody going. Oh, I love that I can actually hear them. That's great. Okay, so we have nobody infected yet. Oh, here we go. The sick villager will cough occasionally. The sick villager will vomit occasionally. Something in the woods tempts the sick. In sickness of the faith, perhaps it's time to shy away from the Lord's presence and avoid his strange cleansings. Yeah, endless hunger drives the sick villagers to the markets. Yeah, okay. Escalate the sickness of an infected citizen to cause a detonation? The effect will spread to nearby infected villagers, and nearby healthy villagers get infected. Oh! Okay, we have an infected one. Okay, so... Okay, that costs 205. It looks like... What, every time somebody gets infected, we get a new... more points? Okay, let's increase the amount that we can actually start spreading. Time until purged? What? Is that just for one person? Or is that just for the area? I'm not sure yet. Okay, we've got a village to kill, though. You think we can do this? I've always enjoyed the, like, community-based Outbreak games a little bit more than I have something like Plague Inc. Well, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Plague Inc. I played it for way too many hours on my phone when I probably should have been studying at school, but, you know, you can learn a little bit of epidemiology from Plague Inc., I think. I'm actually not quite sure. I didn't study all that much epidemiology. More of it was, like, molecular biology and microbiology. So, I know about bugs. I don't know that much about how they spread, though. I know that there's, like, different not factors. Like, if I remember correctly, and please don't take my word for this, I could be very, very wrong. It's like the likelihood number of people that any one person would infect. The common cold is something pretty moderate, I think. I gotta stop talking about this stuff. It's something you should really look into. Just like simple epidemiology is something that is so cool. Oh, are you guys getting cured? We need to drive them away from the church. Sickness of the faith. Yeah, no more. No more of this holy healing bullshit. I mean, it's a video game, so I'm assuming they have, like, some sort of white mage in there that's, you know, curing status effects. I don't know, maybe they make a kick-ass potion. Are you actually curing my people? My soon-to-be-dead people? That's not a... Whoa. Damn, this place is thumping! Okay. Taken to the bottle when sick at times is more interesting than other tasks. Okay. So, oh, we got somebody sick. Perfect. All right. I think I should let this run at high speed for a little bit. Rack up some points by infecting new people. How much does a detonation cost? 320. Everything goes up every time I buy something, so it'd be cool to see some more, like, specific effects. Like, maybe I'm going to be comparing it to Plague Inc. quite a bit, because they have some really interesting evolution systems in there. But, you know, maybe something like the bubonic plague, where people start getting giant cysts and boils and, well, bubons, pus-swollen lymph nodes that maybe instead of a full detonation, you can just have like a bubon detonation where it'll spray like the nearest person, or like create an area on the grounds that will cause people to be infected. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just letting this run really fast right now so we can level up a whole bunch of stuff. But we really need to drive this faith thing down. I don't need people getting cured, okay? So driving people to market and driving people to drink are probably two really good ways to spread everything, because those are going to be the two places where people come in contact the most. Now, I can see that church would be a really good way to do it, but they seem to have some sort of, like, yeah, choral mystical healing bullshit that is, you know, completely overpowered. Let's see what's going on. We've got a whole bunch of people out in the forest that seem fine. Do the same people return to the same jobs every day? Because there's definitely a lot more people who are, you know, fucked up over in the farm than there are over in the forest. So we need to start getting these guys more infected. You know what? I'm gonna wait until we have a detonation, and then I'm gonna fucking detonate. Oh man, I was really hoping we'd get it to line up with all of the people in the market or all the people at the bar. But considering we have a whole bunch of them over here now, let's try this. Do I, like, put this on a specific villager? Let's do you. Oh god! They all just exploded. Every single one of them. What does that say? Escalate the sickness of an infected citizen to cause a detonation. The effect will spread to nearby infected villagers. Nearby healthy villagers will get infected. Did anybody get infected by that? It doesn't look like there were. Did that just completely ruin my entire... Oh, man. Alright, well... I guess we're starting from scratch. Fuck you, Forest. It really doesn't seem like we've infected anybody else. Maybe we have and the effects just aren't showing up yet. But I don't know what the red and green bars signify. Maybe red is... Oh, we have 10 infected and 22 dead. I gotcha. Okay, so what if we just start making them fucking vomit? No, I like the music and all, but I think this is a little bit more my scene. Hell yes. No? Okay. Maybe not. Alright. Well, we've got still only 8 infected. Fuck. So these are like physical and behavioral, but it doesn't seem like other than these two, there's a lot that we can do that will influence the spreading of the disease, which, I don't know, I'd really like to see more of that, because that's one of the most fun things to me. It's not like screwing with people's heads or, you know, changing the way that people behave, unless it's like really late stage stuff that also comes with how they infect others. Like, again, comparing to Plague Inc., how you can start with a cough, which does mild infectivity, and then you can move on to pneumonia, which is more obvious, so more likely to get treated, but also spreads the infection a little bit faster. This whole, like, kind of risk-reward thing. Right now, it seems like all you're doing is increasing the currently somewhat random chance of infecting another person with these two, and then you're changing where it is that they're going to be distributing that sickness. So, like, if I did a whole bunch of vomiting and this guy, then everybody's just going to go to the pub and start throwing up. But since they're at the pub, maybe they'll think they're all just drunk. Who knows? Who knows? We only have 4 infected. Because people keep getting fucking healed. What is with this place? It's like you have a god or something. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Let's make them a little bit more likely to drink again. You, sir. You gonna infect people? No? Okay. Well, this plague currently infects 23 inhabitants. So what do we have? Yeah, we have 1 guy left on this. So do these increase their cost? Okay, so the cost is entirely dependent on the plague, not my overall score. That's kind of cool. Well, I'm going to let this run out for a little bit more. God damn! How many of them just got cured? Motherfuckers! I gotta take this church down. This is insane. Alright, it seemed like coughing did a lot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart. I have an idea. What if I just start all 3 at once? Yeah. So let's start, and we'll wait for everybody to get to their respective locations. So we'll speed them up a little bit. And then once they're all there, we'll play. We'll start a farm and a forest. Where are the mines? Doesn't really look like anybody works down there. Can I, oh, I didn't realize I could turn the camera. Oh, learning things every round, buds. Yeah. Suck. Horrible miasmic air. Alright, we've got 1 person infected. And let's speed this up. We've got a lot of people infected. Perfect. Most of them are the greeny greens, and none of them got cured. Okay, that's fine. It seemed like the detonation last time didn't really cause any kind of spreading. Oh, yeah. Perfect. We've got the whole triple threat going on right now. Now, I get that that's going to make things harder to kill all of them, because I don't know if somebody who's infected with one can be infected with another. But with all of these points that we're gaining from having everyone infected, I think we could spend a lot more resources on making one really powerful, so that people who are getting cured of the other diseases start getting infected with the most powerful ones. So which one currently has the most inhabitants? That would be our forest plague. So what if we just spent a fuck ton on making them cough, spreading the disease to nearby victims? Perfect. Okay, so we let this, 11. We just have to hope they don't all get cured in like one fell swoop or something. I can't really see any like behavioral changes between them, is the other thing. I would love to see like somebody who has an infection that has a medium to high level of... Oh? God. Damn, a lot of them are getting cured. Yeah, but like somebody who has the aversion walk up to the church and like curse and walk away or something. Or somebody who is forced to like eat and drink will start to go somewhere and then like an icon will show up over their head that says, "Oh, I'd rather eat right now." And they start walking over to it. All right, we got 12 inhabitants with this one. So what if we give it some more coffee cough? I want all the cough. Oh, yeah, a lot of you guys have a cough. 5, 3, 15. Perfect. We're getting some work done. What's the next upgrade on this? 360? We're close. We're real close. And 420. And it's a cough. Funny, funny. 15, 17, 18, 19. We're getting some more with that powerful cough. Oh! Oh, this looks like it's gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys ever sleep? You just like work, church, beer, work. That's a rough cycle. That's a really rough cycle. We really want to work on getting this one just awful. Perfect. We got all kinds of coughs going on. So what about our other ones? Can we... Yeah, these are still super cheap. So what if we got coughs on both of those? What's the next level? 60? Yeah, we can do both of those. Awesome. So are some of you guys like different colored? Or is this all the same? I don't know if you guys are infected with both purple and orange. It looks like it, but I don't see any like purple and green crossover. Maybe I should check on the frickin' miners. Yeah, because that looks different than... Jesus, stop curing people. I'm getting sick of you. The power of faith compels you or something. Alright, everything is nice and coffee. $18, $26, and $2. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can eventually get the guys with the purple plague to stop going to church, so that all of the other plagues will slowly like get cured, but the purples will not and continue to spread it. So we're getting all of this like early game benefit from having all three active, but it's going to be the purple that takes over. So we're going to make them our super weapon. Right now, with the way the upgrade points work, it would be nice if there was like 2 more levels of fast forward. Okay, now it looks like we're gaining 6 points per second. Okay, that's not bad. I was in like the mid-20s and... Oh, well, it's going back up pretty quickly, so no complaints there. But maybe this plan is going to work. We just need to get this to 10, which is going to take a little bit. Luckily, I have the power of editing. Green is doing work with just an extra cough, and orange is about to die off. That's what I mean. Look at these fuckers. Okay, like, what, 2 of them turned away? The rest of them just came back out still sick. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. This one seems like it's getting cured really readily. And maybe it's just because these guys are more like church-going? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna make them never go to church again. Okay, so it shows when people have both. That purple one just looks really orange against that green grass back on the right, or on the left there. So yeah, it seemed like driving people to the markets was one of the best things I could have done. So let's send them to the markets as well. We'll do that on both of them. So it seems like you guys already spent a lot of time at the markets. So you're level 2, you're level 1, we'll do you next then. Seems like driving them away from church isn't the way to go. It's driving them to someplace else. Yeah, look at that. We just got a lot of people cross-infected.
Suffer, my pretties. Suffer.
I feel like I'm getting too much into this. It's okay, though. Jesus, yeah, just that little bit caused the orange plague to just take off. And the great thing is we have 2, like, relatively low-cost detonations now. The purple one's gonna be expensive as all fuck, but that's okay. You, no? Why can't I detonate these fuckers? Oof. Oh! That's really satisfying. And I do wish that these would change when, like, an inhabitant dies. What, we've got 79 people dead, and yeah. So let's do more market, more vomiting, more market. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more go and just start all 3 at once, give them all vomiting and market, and see what happens. Okay, everything is started. Let's go. Okay, we completely lost orange, so we just have to focus on the other 2. Probably should have tried to catch that earlier. Alright, we have enough for detonation, and... oh, I was gonna say, that one guy looked like he was kind of bugged out. I'm gonna try and detonate one guy when a whole bunch of the miners are here. Detonate. I think I see what the problem is. Because it's a chain reaction, it instantly infects anyone who's around them. But since the explosion spreads to other people, as soon as the infection jumps to one, it'll detonate another a second later, which will detonate the people who just got infected right after that. So it seems like the only real way to get a good detonation is when you only have one person who's infected by themselves. Otherwise, the second wave of detonations will always cause the third. So that's pretty frustrating, because those cost a hell of a lot compared to everything else, and they essentially just kill everyone who's within spitting distance. So that's why it just eliminates everyone. Alright, well, I will definitely come back to this when there's some updates. I can see this having a ton of potential, especially with like other maps or different time periods. I could see this being a ton of fun with a lot of the mechanics worked out in such a way that they feel a lot more fair, I guess. Let's see if I can get like a solo detonation of one of the purple guys. Oh, here we go. Let's try you. Yeah! Okay, so it definitely is that, where if you detonate in a group of people where there's more than one of the same type infected, then you're essentially fucked, because they'll just chain reaction until they all explode. So, like, the first one detonates, infects other people. The second people detonate, and then, yeah, can we afford one right now? No, I could show it off, though. Maybe show it in slow motion or something. Okay, here we go. Now we've got some uninfected coming in, so let's go normal speed, and then a detonation on this guy. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So once that gets worked out, and the detonations work properly, and maybe there's some more, like, effective modes of getting people not cured, because I invested like a full 10 points into it, and people were still going every single day, which was super frustrating, because that was a huge investment in terms of my plague points and things that I could have been putting in other things to try and increase the infectivity instead of decrease the rate at which they were getting cured. It is a pretty freaking big factor in both ways. But this was a lot of fun, and I will definitely come back to it once there's some more updates, some more stuff going on, and I don't know. I'd be interested to see if anybody has killed an entire town, because in the way that it stands right now, the only way to kill people is through the detonations. And since they don't die on their own, or you can't escalate to the point where people die naturally, it's going to become a huge game of chance. And after that's over, it's just a huge waiting game. Because if you've invested enough to the point where most people are infected and routinely getting reinfected after being cured, and then the detonations, which cost, you know, what is that, like 1.5 times as much as everything else, there's no other way to kill people. So if you get like one person that's left after everything, then it's going to be impossible to just like wait here and gain up enough plague points in order to actually detonate that last person. So there's definitely some issues that still need to be worked out here. But this has been, what, Plague? No, Epidemic, Plague and Prayers. But thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will infect you next time. Fucking church is the bane of my fucking existence.